of the moment. Nothing planned, just like Sut Chronicles. I may come on and we might be at an event and I might just start the show right there. Sut Chronicles will always chronologize what is going on in the community, what is going on within our country, different issues. We'll be at different places. We will always be our brothers and sisters' keeper, but we'll always be where we need to be as far as action and results and the manifestation of service and giving back. So, we are here live at Perkenson House for the St. Patrick's Day luncheon with our special friends here at Perkenson House. And what I want to talk about now is unity. How do we become unified as a country, as a world, as a people, as a society, as a state, as a city, as a neighborhood, and most of all, as a household? How do we become that? What is stemming the tide that we are going farther apart than coming closer? Are we going to blame it on society's ills? Are we going to blame it on social media? Are we going to blame it on envy and strife? Are we going to blame it on our burdens? What are we going to blame it on? How about we blame it on ourselves? I think we're all guilty of the commonplace of watching someone doing something and we get in our so-called in our feelings because we're not doing it, or we want to do it, or we can't do it. Just, something to think about. Can we all admit that we do that at times? I can. I can admit that I get angry, and I might use that anger as a weapon. But who is it hurting in the end? It's hurting us as a people. It's hurting us as a society. It's hurting us as a world and a country. How do we fix that? Fixing it is admitting that we need to change within ourselves and extend that olive branch and bring others in to what you're doing. Because maybe God blessed you with that and he didn't bless the other person with, but they have something inside of them that is going to be a blessing. And that is what we try to strive to be, is our brothers and sisters' keeper. And the only way we can do that is if we extend that olive branch, because there'll be times that we'll have things that someone else won't.
Come find me about the garden when you finish.
Okay. So that's what it's all about. It's all about service. We're going to be interviewing some others here that we are going to be talking to. We're going to be talking about our organic garden that we're going to have. We've been blessed to have 3 locations for our garden. We know a lot of people here in the South know about gardens and planning and everything. And that could be your calling, that you have an opportunity to help with this project. What will you be doing? What is your project? What is your calling? What is your purpose? What do you want to do? There might be things that you want to do that you don't think you can do because you don't have the platform, or you don't have the resources, or you don't have the experience. You know how when you file for a job and you tell them how many years you have experience at the job that you're applying for, and you get passed up? Well, that's Simply United Together and its partners. You don't have to do that. You come up with an idea and it aligns with what we're doing as far as service. We open up the doors for you. We open up the doors for you to carve your own niche. And carving your own niche is the best thing that a person can do. Because it's just a beautiful thing watching them bloom, watching their actions bloom. So what do you want to do? Do you want to start a youth center? Do you want to have a big old farm that you can feed the masses? Do you want to have over 20,000 transitional homes so you can eradicate homelessness? Do you want to have every society's ills that's under cancer removed? What do you want to do? These are the things that you have to ask yourself. When you wake up in the morning and you start your day, and then you go home and you go to sleep and end your day, what was your purpose? What was your purpose besides the regular norm? Did you do anything out of the norm that you can look back on 2-3 years from now and say, you know what? I jumped out the tree and I got it done. I jumped out the tree and I tried. What's your calling? Do you know? Put it on a piece of paper. This is the things that I want to accomplish. But always, always make sure one of them is about service. Because sometimes those other things that you have on that piece of paper will be blocked because you don't have service on there. There's a saying that when you do blessings, when you serve, when you be a blessing to people, you're blessed back 100-fold. That's factual. And it might not come on the time that you want it to come on. It may come on a time that's unexpected. But most of all, it comes on God's time. Don't do service because you want something. Do service because that is the right thing to do. Do service because this is what God put us on this earth to do. It's a misconception that we're here on earth to be selfish, to be greedy. That's not success. Success is sharing what God has blessed you with. And sharing is service. It's service. Can you imagine that if everybody did service, would we have homelessness? Would we have murders? Will we have drugs? Will we have any of society's ills? We wouldn't. Because we, the people, have the power to control the country and the world. But we've been taught in society, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Get it while the getting is good. Get yours, don't worry about others. That really concerns me. It really concerns where we're headed as a nation, as a people, and as a society. It's a post that I post on social media that I ask, what community outreach events, services have you done in your life? And I ask that because some people Have not done any. How do I know that? Because I was once one of them. Before I started Simply United Together, before I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, I never did anything for the community. Wasn't that I didn't want to. It was that I had no knowledge of how easy it was, how fulfilling it was, and most of all, to know how to go about it. Well, we have ways of doing that. We want you to come and get involved in what we do. And that's what it's all about. Sharing, service, purpose. If you do those things, I guarantee you the doors are going to open. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We are very excited to be here at the Perkenson House, live. We are about to turn on the video, and we are going to interview some people, and we are going to enjoy ourselves here. And this is what it's all about: service. Service, service, service. We love it. We love being a blessing to others. So we are about to go live. We are about to go live here in a moment. So people can hear and see knowledge, see being a blessing to others. It's all what it's about. I am so blessed to be around a group of people that feel the same way I feel, that we can change the world. Do you feel that way? Do you feel that you can change the world? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to know. Do you feel that you can change the world? What is your initiative? What is your initiative? Until you know that, your life will be incomplete. We're about to go inside Perkenson House. And I want you to really think on what I'm saying. What is your purpose? What is the thing that is going to reshape what you're doing? We are live here, Sut Chronicles, live on Simply United Radio. We are live Facebook. We are live on Instagram. We're live here at Simply United Together. Is celebrating Giving Week, our third and fourth legs of a big, beautiful week of giving. We're here at the Perkenson House of Atlanta.